Alright, what is going on, my dudes? Today we're going to be jumping into another fantastic synergy brought into the game by Rintrah. Now this synergy is for Vision Aarkus, and essentially increases Cold Snap debuff damage by 50%. In a vacuum, sure. This seems like a decent enough little boost for the first real new synergy our little bald-headed friend has ever received, right? But how impactful is it really? Well, before we get into that, let's just quickly go over a few things that you probably already know. Vision inflicts a stacking armor break and single cold snap debuff whenever he's near his opponent. You can then convert those armor breaks into an armor shatter with his special 2, and you'll gain a pretty strong fury buff for 20 seconds on his special 3 when you use it while that shatter is active. Alright, that was like pretty much everything you need to know. So, for the part that you actually came here for. Running a rank 3 Vision Aarkus without any synergies and a standard mastery setup, Vision's cold snap damage ticks for about 332 without that fury buff, and about 920 with it. Damage over time ticks every half second, so this amounts to about 664 damage over time per second without his fury buff, and 1840 with it. Now, when you add Rintrah on the team, this damage over time increases by, well, about 50%. 996 per second without his fury buff, and about 2758 damage per second with it. Now this has an increase to over 900 damage over time per second just from adding that one synergy. But let's take the math just a little bit further. Let's say you're running Vision without Rintrah. And let's just assume you're an expert Vision Aarkus player, and you manage to keep a fury buff up for 1 minute straight. This would amount to 110,400 additional damage over time just from the cold snap debuff over the course of 60 seconds. But when you add Rintrah to the team, that number turns into a staggering 165,480 damage over time over the course of 60 seconds. Now that is definitely a pretty decent damage increase that'll happen naturally as you progress through the fight, just by playing Vision the way he's meant to be played. That's gonna be it for this breakdown, and you know what? This video did take a decent chunk of time to make, so if you did enjoy it, it'd be pretty nice if you hit that like button and that subscribe button as well. I would definitely appreciate it quite a bit. Alright, I'll be seeing you around.